Alright, y'all, so we got some real life going on in the background. So if you hear anything, that is my washing machine. I'm not cutting it off that spin cycle. I got some Granny Smith apples here, and they're actually kind of tough. But you don't have to peel them. You're going to dice them really, really, really small. Some of the recipes you find will tell you to, what's the word I'm looking for? Shred them. You don't have to shred them. It's actually better with the peel. It gives you a lot more apple flavor. So I'm going to dice 2 of these really, really small and then see what I've got. If I feel like I need more apples, I'll dice another one. Alright, y'all, so what makes this bread so good is that it's actually shortcut bread, and it uses a yellow cake mix. And as good as fresh bread is, obviously, of course, but this just adds a little something, something to it. So I always go for the Duncan Hines yellow cake mix. Best fall bread there is. Let me get it mixed up for you. Alright, you're going to start with the cake mix, obviously. Alright, just like that. And we're going to add 1/2 cup of oil. Right in there. That's just vegetable oil. And then we're going to add 3/4 cup of whole milk. We're going to add a little bit of cinnamon. Well, you know how I roll. You add the cinnamon that you want. It's entirely up to you. You want a little bit, put a little bit. You want it all, put the whole thing in there. I don't recommend that, but you do you. 3 eggs. I've already got them cracked over here. I'm going to add those in. And then I'm going to hand mix this because typically with a cake mix, a box cake mix, I don't pull out the mixer. I just hand whisk it. I use my muscles. So, I'm going to get this all mixed together. In my apples. It already looks amazing. I'm going to get my bread pans. They are loved, to say the least, y'all. They have seen many a loaf of bread, a couple of meatloaves here and there. They're loved. I did not go out and buy brand new ones, I can tell you that. Alright, let me grab my spray here. I'm going to spray them down good. They are not the same size, as you can tell, but it'll work just fine. You want to spray it really good. You don't want that bread to stick. So I'm going to divide it up as best I can into my 2 pans. But if you've got 2 8-inch pans, I believe it is. If you've got 2 8-inch pans, divide it evenly between the 2. Alright, for my topping, I've got some brown sugar and some plain sugar, and it's just 2 tablespoons of each. I'm going to add a little more cinnamon. In my life, you can never have too much cinnamon, because I just love cinnamon. So you add as much cinnamon as you want, and just stir those 2 together, and then we're just going to put it on top of the bread. And then it's going to go into a 350-degree oven for about 35 to 45 minutes, just until it's set, until the toothpick comes out clean, and just let it cool on wire racks. Be good to go. Gonna do it for another video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you on the next one. Also, make sure you check out that playlist down below so you can see what everybody has made for you. One more thank you to Fallon. I appreciate you, and y'all have a blessed week. See you next Friday.